Welcome to this episode of the podcast. Here's a preview of what you're about to listen to.
We talk about
Ripping cheeks.
we talk about somebody's head getting shaved.
We talk about we go back in COVID a little bit.
Yeah, we go back, talk about David's Pizza.
Oh my gosh, we do talk about David's Pizza. And if you are craving a pizza, wait till you hear this song.
Yeah, we talk about laxative and sandwiches.
We talk about rants and how we may or may not go on rants in the future.
Yeah. We also talk about public
Displays of affection.
Yeah.
And so on that note,
Brandon, hit it.
oh yeah! Cats in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. Welcome, Johnny.
Welcome indeed.
And not just welcome, Johnny. Welcome to all our listeners.
Yeah.
The thousands of listeners.
Listens. But it is awesome to have you.
It really is. You know, shout out to our boys, Tate and Finn.
Yeah.
We're just going to start off. So I was somewhere today and Tate saw me from a distance and he said, "Mom, there's Josh Haldeman." This is what I mean. Look, this happens. Like, this is just kind of who we are now. We're public face.
We have to wear like like hats and glasses and fake beards.
I mean, like, we go out to eat and it's like, how many autographs am I gonna have to sign? Look, we didn't sign up for that, but we knew that it was a potential consequence.
Yeah.
And you know, for the Tates and Finns out there that listen and love us, like, we love you back.
Yeah. We love all of our fans.
Except for the weird ones that really are fascinated with cats. Those ones we kind of are leery on.
Yeah, but no offense to them.
Anyways. We appreciate your listen.
Yeah. I did something crazy today, Dad.
Let's hear it.
I shaved Ralph's head.
Yeah, then I reshaved it.
Yeah. Was it bad?
It was fine. I mean, it's like, I wouldn't want to go out with my head shaved like that. I mean, you missed some spots. I mean, but it's, you know, it's your first.
Yeah.
Is this your first time?
No, it's actually not. It's my second.
Solid effort then.
Yeah. It was David shaved most of it though, and David did a spectacular job. Let me say.
Yeah, I mean, all in all, it looks fine.
It was better than my last job that I did. Woo.
Was it Russell's?
Yeah, Russell.
His mom's literally a hairstylist.
I know, and she was like, "Oh my gosh," she had to fix his hair.
Yeah, exactly.
She had to fix it.
100%. She had to fix that.
Yeah, like I tried to line up the back, and it was literally like an arch. It was like
the wrong way arch.
No, so the back. You know how it's supposed to be straight.
I mean, you can do it in different ways, but sure.
Yeah, but it looked more like that. It was like
a rainbow.
Yeah, like a rainbow, unicorns and rainbows.
And a unicorn.
Yeah, I did a unicorn style on the back of his head.
All right, those of you who listened to the last episode, I go on a rant.
Yeah.
And following that rant, Jonathan, you know, we end the podcast. Jonathan is getting ready for bed, and he goes, "Hey, Dad, no more rants."
Yeah. I don't know. I just don't want to be like.
You don't want to be the rant podcast.
I don't want to be the ranting podcast.
You didn't like the negative energy that I was emitting.
No, I didn't.
So, and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
That being said, I promise that I won't rant, but I will try my best to not rant.
Boom, rant podcast.
All right, you got some stuff you want to dive in at?
No.
Let's just jump into one of our sponsors then, Cinemark.
Yeah, get your movie pass.
$12.99 maybe.
$12.99
a month, or maybe it's $11.99. I don't know. It's $11.99 or $12.99. It's something.
Ticket rolls over each month.
Yeah, a ticket a month, 20% off concessions.
Yeah.
What movie did you watch this past week?
I think I watched 2.
You did.
Maybe 3. I watched 3 movies this week.
Goodness.
Zooey Mama. Yeah. This is a record breaking. 3 movies in 1 week.
Woo. All right, so, what you got?
Number 1, Tombstone.
Did we not talk about this last week?
Wait, we did.
Yeah.
I think we did. 2 movies this week. Okay.
All right. Done with the record.
Sorry. Number 2, Waterboy. I loved it. It was an awesome movie.
Yeah, it's a solid Adam Sandler
movie. Yeah. We're like finishing each other's sentences.
Sandwiches. Oh.
And then I watched Airplane.
All right. Which one, if you had to, which one would you say was better than the other?
Airplane.
Okay. Why was Airplane better?
Airplane was better because it was just more funny and like more stupid, you know?
It was, I mean, there's a lot of, what was your favorite one-liner if you could pick one out?
What's the kid's name in the cockpit?
I can't remember, but we'll call him Johnny. I don't know.
Johnny? You ever seen a grown man naked?
Yeah, the pilot.
Not Victor Wembanyama.
No, the pilot was Murdoch or something.
It was. So there's
Victor.
No, wait.
There's Roger.
So that Victor was Roger. The other guy, his name was Over, I think.
No, it was. Anyway, it doesn't matter. He does this little kid goes in the cockpit, and the kid's excited, and the first question goes, "Hey, have you ever been in a cockpit before?" No, I've never even been in a plane. And then then the next question is, "You ever seen a grown man naked?" I go, "What line of question is this?"
And he's like, "You ever seen Gladiator?"
You like watching gladiator movies?
You ever been in a
Turkish prison?
Yeah. It's just the randomest questions.
And then the boy's like totally sidetracked because
Victor Wembanyama.
No, because Roger is. It's not Victor. Dude, Victor Wembanyama was not even alive when this movie was made.
What?
He wasn't alive for like 20 years after that movie.
Who is it then?
It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Oh.
And you can say who's that because I know you don't know who that is.
No, I do know who that is.
Okay.
He's a basketball player.
Okay, who did he play for?
A lot of people like.
Okay, name a team. Name a college team.
A team. Any team. Celtics.
Name a pro team that he played for, or a college team that he played for.
I think. Didn't he play for the Pacers?
He did not.
Celtics.
No.
Knicks.
No. Keep going.
Falcons.
No. Falcons is a football team.
Did he played for the Bulls?
No. Just let me know when you want to give up.
No, I'm not going to give up. It's going to go on for a while. Didn't he play for the Wizards?
No. Well, the Wizards were not even a team when he played.
The Cavs.
No.
Dang. Hornets.
No. Also not a team when he played.
Actually?
Yeah.
The Lakers.
Yes.
There we go.
First try. He also played for the Milwaukee Bucks, which he started, he gave the Bucks a championship, went to Lakers, gave them more championships.
He's like, and the kid was going, he's like, my dad thinks that you need to run up the court, run more.
And he's like, no, I'm not Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I'm Roger Murdoch.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah, and he's like, well, you listen to me here, punk. Will you tell your dad?
You tell your old man to drag lamb beer up and down the court for 40 minutes a night. I went to the movie theater, used our movie tickets with Cinemark Pass.
That is awesome.
With Doc R. Haldeman.
No way.
Our next sponsor. And we saw The Phoenician Scheme.
What is that?
It was a solid okay movie. It was a B. I'll give it a B. And I don't even know how to explain what it was.
Yeah. Wait, like what was it about?
That's what I don't know. It was basically about a guy trying to get a deal done to build some sort of dam and transportation system somewhere in the Middle East.
And his scaffolding permits were off, and two guys, Mark Wahlberg and Will Ferrell.
No. Anyway, it's silly and it's funny and it's dumb and it's.
It was funny. It was a funny movie, and you didn't invite me.
I don't think you would have liked it. I don't know. Actually, I don't know if it was good. I might need to watch it again. I don't think it. I don't know.
Have you heard about the new movie coming out?
No.
Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
So it's out. It's out now.
No.
The final one.
Yeah, final. No. Because right now the one that's out is The Final Reckoning. They just said that they're going to come out with another one. The final Reckoning.
No, they're not.
You know,
you're making that up.
Yeah, I am. It's just because they've done so many movies.
Let's get this next sponsor out of the way. Doc R. Haldeman,
LLC,
bringing you
happiness,
health,
healing
in a myriad of ways.
Yeah. Contact her at 702-258-7860.
That's all I want to say about that.
All right.
Unless you got anything to add about Dr. Haldeman. She's not going to be joining us today. So if you join this podcast for her, don't.
Why?
Well, I mean, she's not going to join us today.
Oh, well, still listen to the podcast.
But yeah, still listen. But I mean, you're just going to be disappointed because she's not going to join. She?
We'll give you some healthy tips of our own.
Yeah. So actually, let me go ahead and start off with one. This is something I've been thinking about for a while.
Yeah.
So we are in Portland, and there was a lot of mask wearing in Portland. We talked about this last week.
Yeah.
Like literally, I have not seen so many masks since COVID as I did in Portland.
Yeah, it was a lot.
And in fact, the circles of people that I hung out with during COVID, I saw more masks in Portland than I did during most of COVID.
Really?
So it got me thinking, right? So there was other rules in place during COVID, like certain one was the 6 feet apart. You had to maintain the 6 feet distance.
Oh yeah, I saw some of those on the floor in the bathroom.
Yeah, so I think about that every now and then, like the 6 foot distance we had to maintain.
Yeah.
And I think about like,
why 6 feet?
Well, if you and I right now, if we're 6 feet apart,
yeah,
you started this. I don't know if we were recording at the time, but you've said this in the past about having potent flatulence.
Oh my gosh!
So if you and I are 6 feet apart,
does a potent flatulence not get to you?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. Because I know the answer.
It always does. Yeah. Let me tell you a little story.
Let's hear it.
So, it's a brisk Sunday afternoon. What's the date today?
June 8th.
June 8th to be approximate.
2025.
And me and my oldest brother were shaving my youngest brother's head, and he said, I need to drop a deuce. So then he did, and he left the door open.
Come on.
No, he didn't. No, afterwards.
Okay.
Afterwards. Sorry. And it smelled terrible. It was so bad.
I mean, that's what happens. That's why you do that in the bathroom.
We lit 3 matches and a candle, and it was still there.
Man, some powerful
bad.
Beef.
I know. And David, my oldest brother, was standing far away, more than 6 feet, and it got to him.
So, and maybe I guess what we're learning is that the COVID bacteria could only travel, quote unquote, 6 feet.
Well, is a flatulence really
it's
bacteria?
Well, I don't know. It's just different. So maybe. So the thing I always say to Renee. So like, I don't. We're now fart talking on this podcast, which I think is excellent for our maturity level.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing harder hitting than farts. What's funny though is like so if you go to like a porta potty or like you're at like one of those campsites where it's like a drop bucket for like the poop,
Yeah.
Like it's not a non-flushing toilet, it's just you poop in the hole.
Oh yeah.
Like I go in there and I'm like, oh my gosh, it smelled so bad. And Renee's like, why did you breathe like through your nose in there? I'm like, because I didn't want to eat it. So my theory.
What?
So my theory, if your methodology is like, oh, somebody farted, I don't want to smell that, so I'm going to breathe through my mouth.
Well,
you are then now eating that fart because your nose has particles within it that filter out. So sure, you might be breathing it in and it's gross, but I would much rather breathe it in and have my filter stop it from going into my body than breathing through my mouth, and now I'm actually ingesting and eating the poop.
Well, let me tell you, Dad.
The air particle poop.
So it goes through the filter, okay? Then the filter is like right here. So like it goes, you breathe in, imagine, and then the bad stuff gets stuck in the filter. Good air goes to the lungs, comes out, boom. Then you breathe out, boom. The bad stuff is all on your lips now.
You're gonna give that girl a kiss, and it's a poop kiss.
You lick your lips, and then you got bacteria in your mouth. It's even worse. Instead, just breathing in the air through your mouth and out. So
I'm going to agree to disagree with you on that one. But it's funny because I think I saw some reel one time and I it proved my point that I was right.
Oh.
And that's what we always want in an argument is a reel to prove. I mean, like if it's on the internet, it has to be true.
Always has to be true.
And so like, we're on the internet. We're true.
So we have to be true.
And everything that we say is now assigned. Like somebody can be listening to us and they can say, well, I heard on this podcast, blah, blah, blah. Like we are experts on something.
Yeah. Yeah. Anybody, we're like a knowledgeable form of knowledge.
Yeah. Like we are a quotable, reliable source.
We're like a dictionary basically now.
We're like the encyclopedia. We're better than Wikipedia.
Yeah.
Did you have anything else you want to talk about? Because I got a few things.
No, go ahead.
What's the appropriate amount of time between me sending somebody a text and it having an attachment on there, like hey, you got to check this out, like whether it's a reel, a post on X. How long should I, after I send that, how long is an acceptable time to wait before they respond with a haha or something of that fact?
I'd probably say one day.
Oh, so you're
24 hours.
All right. Okay. That kind of solves it. I mean, like, to me, I'm much more prompt on my text replies.
You like immediately?
No, I mean, look, I know there's times that you're busy and you're doing stuff, but like at least within an hour. I mean, it's somebody that like I communicate with regularly, and I sent them something that was really funny, and I wanted them to laugh at it with me, and then I called them later in the day, and I said, "Hey, did you think that thing was funny?" And they kind of said, "Yeah," and then I was like, "Wait, did you even watch?" And like, "No," and I'm like, "Well, I'm hanging up on you. Watch those videos, and then call me back."
Wait, so
it was Addison.
Dang it!
I mean, what's she doing? Like,
yeah,
I'm a busy mom. Like, okay, like
busy mom.
I got 5 kids and 1.9 grandkids. Okay,
yeah, she's like,
that's how busy I am.
She's taking care of baby Eliza, and she's pregnant, and Brandon's at work. Like,
I know she's like trying to maintain a house. She's low on energy.
Yeah, and all you want is for her to watch a reel.
Well, so I want you to. I showed this to you, but I enjoyed it so much. It's worth hearing again.
Okay.
So, do you want to listen to it with me?
Yeah.
All right, here you go.
A serious craving for something I want to eat. I need some cheese, tomatoes, and olives, and maybe even some meat. I need some pizza, 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 pizza. Every time I want that pizza, 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 I go to David's Pizza.
David's Pizza, 209-477.
Not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Yeah.
It's not even in Las Vegas.
You gonna put that on your playlist now?
I like it, man. I mean, like, I'm unfortunately being a little more serious than I should be. I actually like that jingle.
I've been I've heard that like 3 times now, I think. 3. How many times have you heard it?
5 or 6.
Wow.
And you know what I think I'm going to eat tomorrow for lunch?
Pizza. David's Pizza?
Not David's. I don't know. I don't know where this is at.
Call the number. On the podcast. Imagine that.
I mean, my guess is they're East Coast.
That'd be awesome. Imagine right now. Should we call that number right now on the podcast?
I mean, do you want me to?
Sure.
All right, hold on. Let's find this again.
When I get a serious craving for something I want to eat.
All right, let's go to the end.
When I get
All right. So, do you have your phone on you?
I can grab it real quick.
No. All right. So 209-477-2677.
409-277.
This is going to be the worst episode ever. 409-277.
I don't remember the last number.
We were wrong. 409-477.
Ooh.
2677.
2677.
All right, let's do this.
Please check the number and dial again.
Oh, it was a scam.
It's the wrong number, yeah.
So
maybe David's Pizza went out of business.
They tempt us, and then the number doesn't even work.
I mean, that's bull.
Yeah.
Well, that's a huge letdown.
Yeah. A huge pile of crap.
All right.
Shucks.
So you're saying I should give Addison a break for not listening to my funny things right off the bat?
I do think so.
All right. There was another one I sent her. I don't know if I showed this one to you.
Yeah.
So speaking of guys on a rant, this guy's on a rant.
Oh, you showed this one to me.
Okay. All right. Here you go.
Ticks me off when I come home to my house and I look on the counter and I see cinnamon buns that my daughter made last night with a note. Don't eat. Are you kidding me? Why can't I eat?
Why?
This is my house. This is my kitchen counter. These are my cinnamon buns. That's my saran wrap you use to cover the cinnamon. That's my memo pen that you use to make the note. That's my pen that you use to write don't eat. It gets better. You open the refrigerator, they got their names on different food. This is Victoria's, this is Michael's. Daddy, do not eat this. What am I, an animal? This is my house. I can eat whatever I want. Anything under this roof is mine. You got that? When you get your own apartment, I'm going to come to your apartment. I'm going to eat everything in sight and put little post-its. Look what Daddy 28.
The laugh at the end.
I mean, like part of me, like he's angry right now, right? I mean,
Yeah.
like maybe he just needs that sugar for that cinnamon bun, whatever.
Yeah.
But I get what he's going through. Like there's times where when we make that chicken pomodoro dish,
Yeah.
and I'm coming home and I'm like, dude, you know what I want tonight? I just want that leftover rice, some of that pomodoro sauce,
Oh my gosh.
and maybe a little bit of chicken. Like I want that right now more than anything.
That
And then I come home and it's gone.
that
And it's because you guys had the day off of school and you just devoured it like you're a
yeah.
bunch of lions that haven't eaten in a month. And I'm like, come on, dude. Or I'm like, I'm gonna put some in a thing, and then there's like a Tupperware. It's like, this is Jonathan's. And I'm
Oh,
like,
yeah.
dude, I'll kill you. I mean,
Well,
I won't really.
yeah,
Maybe I
yeah.
will.
Oh.
To be determined.
Oh snap. Well, I mean, I feel like sometimes, like, you know, when you buy food
Yeah.
and then you bring it home, and I'm like, ooh, I would like some of this, and you're like, nope, that's mine. And imagine if I just ate it. Well, how would you feel? I think I've actually done that before.
No, you have 100%. You've done that. Like an orange roll that I had to hide.
You had if you didn't want us to eat it, you should have just told us. Because now we're like searching for them. I know there's a couple. There's a couple left.
Where are
Like
those orange
we're getting
rolls?
all twitchy and stuff
So
like that.
good, man. But and look, like to this guy's rant, like basically all the food in this house I have bought and paid for. Now look, I'm buying it so all of us can eat it.
Yeah,
But like if you went to Chipotle the other day,
and I put my name on it.
but I don't care whether it's unnamed or not. I'm not going to go in and say, "Oh, here's Chipotle, let me eat this." Like that's just that I wouldn't do.
I have done that before.
I know, and that's just so you know that's rude.
I know. I didn't think about it. I thought I was like, ooh, fridge food.
Oh yeah, but
Perfect.
That actually reminds me. I'm gonna get off whatever rant I'm going on.
All right.
So there was a guy who continually kept getting his lunch stolen at work.
Really?
Didn't happen at my office. This happened to somebody else, and so his lunch kept getting stolen. So you're like, he goes to the break room to eat his lunch, and his lunch is gone.
Yeah.
Or like his sandwich has been eaten, but he has other things in there. It's like that's a jacked up thing to do. And so this had happened a number of times, and so he was reporting it to his supervisor. He's like, "Hey,
Yeah.
somebody's eating my lunch." He goes, "All right, well, we'll look into it, see what we can do."
Turns out the supervisor.
So at some point, like, there's no resolution to this. Like this it continues to happen.
Yeah.
And so this guy gets so fed up, he goes, "Well, that's it. I'm done. I'm done with this crap." And so he puts a laxative in the sandwich, and he goes, "We'll figure this one out real fast."
Yeah.
Well, all of a sudden, his supervisor comes down with violent diarrhea.
Oh.
And he had to be
snap.
sent to the hospital because of how dehydrated he was.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that's
so
what you
here's
get.
here's the question: should this worker who put his laxatives in the sandwich, should he be punished for what he did?
He should not,
Why not?
because basically he put those. Okay. Here's what you say. I put those laxatives in the sandwich for myself.
I'm constipated.
Yeah, I'm constipated, and that sandwich helps me get through my constipation.
Yeah, I can't help. Look, didn't say Jack's sandwich. It said Josh's sandwich.
Yeah. So
So if Jack's not constipated like Josh is, he
Yeah.
shouldn't have.
ain't my laxative sandwich.
Whom amongst us doesn't love a good laxative
Yeah,
sandwich?
so he should not get punished for that.
No, and if anything, the supervisor in my mind should be 100%. You're out.
Fired.
You're
Yeah,
fired. You're
fired.
gone.
And he says he's gonna look into it, and he's not stopping.
No, he's the cause.
I know.
Like that's such bull crap.
I know. I would like that. Like, why would you even do that?
I don't know. I really I couldn't fathom like opening up a fridge and being, oh, there's food in there. Let me go through that lunchbox and eat somebody's food.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
Yeah, it's wild.
Like,
Don't do that.
yeah, what day and age do we live in where we're just gonna steal somebody's food at work?
Yeah. Like you're like, oh, well, I wonder whose car that is. I'm gonna drive that home.
Yeah.
Like that's okay.
Yeah.
All right. One of the last things I think I want to talk about. Oh no, this one might get me riled up.
Okay. If
This one might get me riled up, but it's not enough to get me riled up that we can't talk about the second thing.
Okay.
You have a rule at your middle school that you no longer go to
Yeah.
about public displays of affection,
Yeah.
which I'm okay. Like I'm okay. Like to me, I don't want to be in a hallway and there's like
people making out.
Yeah, Mario's making out with Margarita, whatever. I don't know.
What the heck?
I don't know. That's just what their names
Mario's drinking a margarita in the hallway.
Yeah. But so I'm fine with like the hey, no making out, no excessive hugging or whatever.
Yeah.
But that also extends into what, Jonathan?
High fives.
Okay, explain to me why that is and why is that okay? And why should I not be riled up?
Because, I mean, high fives are the main way these days that teenagers show that they love another teenager.
So why is that prohibited? Why is that a bad thing?
I'm joking.
It's not though. It really like a high five or a team handshake or whatever, like a dab up. Like, what is wrong with that?
Nothing. It's just a greet. Instead of being like, "Good day, mate. How you doing, mate?" Or whatever, you know. You can just go give them, dap them up, and then you're good.
But you couldn't do that at your middle school?
No.
Why?
I don't know.
Like, was there like a problem with people like going to do high fives and instead they do face slaps?
No.
Yep. Hey, they're slapping fives. Next time they're slapping butts. Like, what's their mentality?
I don't know,
dude. I tell you what. They're
whoa.
Keep it calm.
Rainbows.
I just stuff like that. Just like I know you have a dress code. Did you like the dress code? Dress code good, dress code bad.
It was okay. It wasn't terrible.
So I'm not against dress. It's like somebody's like might be in this. Like I'm not against dress codes, but theirs was like a uniform. Like you had to wear khaki pants and a polo that was either white, blue, or maroon.
Yeah.
Black was black an option.
Black, yeah.
So those are your options.
Yeah.
And so I guess from a hey, what am I going to wear today? That makes it easier.
Yeah.
But like, why do you need to like? This is public school. Like, why do you have to have a uniform?
I don't know.
And so I guess I'm getting mad at your school because you wear the uniform, and then on top of that, now I'm hearing that you can't do high five.
Yeah, and they make you wear a lanyard because they think that you're gonna sneak other kids into the school.
I think that is more of a school district thing than just your school.
Actually,
I think so. I don't know. I mean, part of me that's a safety thing because now you don't got rando guy, but like rando guy, like how hard would it be just to get some kids
ID?
Yeah.
They don't like look at it and like look at their face or anything. If they just have a lanyard on, then they let you in.
Maybe I'm just old. Maybe I'm an old man.
Maybe
this is just me and my old man rant moment.
Yeah, maybe.
Should I get off this?
Yeah, you should. What's the second thing you're gonna talk about?
All right. I want to talk about how it's okay to call people fat in Spanish.
Gordo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had a buddy over for dinner. He's from Mexico.
Yeah.
His English is improving, but honestly, it's rough.
Yeah, but you can still understand him.
Yeah, but he couldn't. I don't think he could understand us totally. But that's again, that's part of. Hey, that's part of the learning curve.
When he sees people laughing, he just starts laughing with them.
But what's yeah? I mean, seriously, that's the thing. Like when I was in Venezuela, like there's a learning curve where you're like, I didn't understand what the heck they were saying, and then it's like, oh, I understand what they're saying, but I can't involve myself in the conversation.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, now I get it, and it's just a time thing, and he'll get it in a few months. That's fine. But we were talking when he was over because he's from Mexico. We were talking about how it's okay to call people fat in Spanish,
which is gordo.
Which is gordo if it's male, or gorda if it's a girl.
What?
It's a feminine, masculine thing. It's a
really.
Yeah.
I did not know.
I don't know how they handle the transgender thing. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Gordy.
Yeah. Gordza. Yeah. Or zo. I don't know. Zazo. Anyway.
Yeah, that'd be weird.
So anyway, it's interesting because like if you were fat and I said hey Johnny, hey fatty, how you doing? Like that would be very offensive.
Like, what? Yeah, I would not.
That would be very. You're like, wait a second, dude, what are you doing?
Yeah, why? Yeah, that'd be messed up.
But in Spanish, like if they're like if I'm trying to figure out like, hey, who's this person? Like, oh, that's he's the fat one. Oh yeah, Johnny, the fat one. Like, and if you're sitting there, you're like, oh hey, I'm over here. Like,
yeah,
it's not offensive. Like, it's I think it's interesting. Now, look, you can say it to be offensive, but like even I've even noticed this with your generation sometimes, where if they're like, well, like who's that kid? And you're like, oh, it's the black kid. Like your generation is like, you can't say black.
Yeah.
Like part of your generation is afraid of even saving the word black, let alone letting it refer to a race.
Yeah.
But it's like that's a descriptive word.
Yeah, it's how you describe somebody.
Yeah, it's like if they're like, who are they talking about? I said, you know that kid who's like so pasty white, you get him confused with the color white and
yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
Johnny?
Jonathan, yeah.
Like that's
I know.
it's just a descriptive. It's not
Yeah.
anything offensive. It's just what it is.
Yeah.
And so to me, anyway, it'd just be interesting. Like, I don't think our culture, I don't think we're anywhere near the point that we can just start calling people, oh, yeah, it's the fat kid.
Yeah.
Are we ever going to be there?
Hopefully. I want people to not take offense for things anymore. Like, everybody just like,
Dude, the fact that you just said that, I'm offended.
really?
Yeah, I can't be offended by anything anymore. Come on, dude. That's who are you to tell me?
Yeah, but I think if everybody if you're just saying stuff not to be offensive, or like, I'm trying not to be offensive to you, then you understand that, then everybody can like love each other, you know?
Yeah, and what's interesting about that take that you had is there's some people that no matter what you say, it will be offensive.
Yeah.
And so you'd be like, "Oh, I love you, man." What do you mean, man? What do you mean you love me? What does love mean to you? And you're like,
yeah.
"Hey, I'm just trying to be nice." "Oh, why do you need to be nice to people? What am I, charity case?" You're like, "Okay, let me just." "Oh, now you're gonna walk away?"
Yeah.
Like, I don't know what to do. I'm just trying to be pleasant.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what you're trying. You're trying to be pleasant.
Yeah.
Like-
that would be hard.
I just went on an individual monologue there.
Yeah.
I just played multiple personalities.
you're talking to yourself again.
I can be good at work today. You could be good at work today? What about yesterday?
Yesterday I was good at work yesterday.
Oh, you're only good. You got to be good every day. I don't know.
I don't know either.
Well, I'm going to miss you, Johnny. I mean, you're doing a camp here in town, but you're going to be gone.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. I love it.
I'm excited for you, but it's like when a kid's out of the house, it's just, and it's you, it's just not the same.
Yeah. When Ralph was out of the house, woo, it was peaceful.
It was not the same.
It was extremely calm.
And that's what I said. It's not the same.
I could sleep.
I mean, just so you know, it's going to be the same way when you're gone next week. It's going to be peaceful. We'll be able to sleep.
Really?
It's just how it is. This was when we had all 5 kids in the house and Addison would leave to a camp or Aubrey would leave to a camp. You just take one kid out of the mix and all of a sudden it's like, it's like there's just a different level of peace.
Now when all 5 kids come back into the house, like for like
Chaos.
family reunion,
Chaos.
boom.
Yep.
It's like different levels of peace. When it's just gonna be Ralph in the house, I don't know. How will that be? Will that be chaos or peace?
I think it'll be peaceful. It'll be weird. I guess it'll be however it is with Ralph and what friends he brings over.
Yeah.
Right. So it'll 100% it will be quiet.
Yeah.
But then it just depends. Like, is Ralph having friends come over? Is he the guy that goes to other people's houses, or is he the guy that brings a bunch of people over here?
If I was the only one in the house, would it be peaceful?
You could bring. I think you'd bring the noise. I think you'd
Really?
bring. I think you would have like every night for dinner. We'd probably have like 15 people over.
15. That would be awesome.
You'd be like, we're like, hey, what are we having for dinner tonight? You're like, I don't know, but
I got 15.
I got
people
15
coming.
buddies, and
Yeah.
I told them we were having steaks and hamburgers.
Yeah. And hot dogs and,
hot dogs
watermelon
and water.
and we're
And
swimming.
I told them that your pulled pork is the best, and so hopefully you have that smoked up
And
here.
I told them that the pool was heated and we already rented 10 movies and we're staying up all
and
night.
there's a bouncy house and the brownies.
And we bought them all cars. So
and
we paid for their mortgage and college
and at
education.
that moment, I think Renee and I would just sneak out and not come back for a while.
Go on a permanent vacation.
No, I don't want to. I don't need to run away. from
Unpermanent
dogs.
vacation.
Yeah, we just go to dinner without you.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
It was. So last night, like we were rushing home because we're like, oh, we got to get you to an activity. We got to get Ralph there, and then we got rides for you guys. And so instead of us rushing home, we're like, oh well, where do you want to go to dinner?
Really?
Yeah.
How much money did you spend on that dinner?
It
Pa?
doesn't matter because we went to Korean barbecue without you.
Actually,
So-
was David there?
No. We tried to get David to go, but David was hanging out with other buddies.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm just gonna get up and leave right now. I can't handle this. I can't.
You're offended.
No, I'm joking. It's fine.
It should be fun. We can go on. I can go on a date with my wife.
Well, I
without you.
thought we were gonna go to Korean barbecue together.
So we are going to go to Korean barbecue, but not with you.
Wait.
That's where Dave wants to go for his birthday dinner.
Can you not bring somebody?
Nope. Not bringing you.
Wait.
You're out, dude.
Dang it.
You went to his birthday dinner or his graduation celebration dinner.
I didn't even taste that.
It doesn't matter, dude. You
Was
still
it
went.
good?
It was fine.
Uh,
I've had better. I've had worse. All right. On that note, let's wrap things up unless you got anything, Johnny.
I feel like nobody knows what we're talking about right now.
I don't even know if I know what I'm talking about at this moment. So at this moment, I'm just going to say thanks for listening.
Yep. We'll see you later.
Bye. All right, go get it.